everybody, Susie here again from Rock Painting 101. We're back with a couple more sweet additions to our fun fruit series. In today's tutorial, we're going to be doing a cute little banana who tells everybody to peel good. And we're also doing an adorable watermelon for the one in the melon. So both are easy to do, easy to follow tutorials. We'll whip right through both of them and we'll get you painting these in no time. So enjoy the video. We're going to go right into some more of our fun fruit characters. If you missed the original video, I'll make sure to link it here so you can see all of the fun members of this crew. The first one that we're going to do today is going to be an adorable watermelon. So we're just going to start by giving him a nice, big, wide slice shape here. So we're going to go with our green all the way along that edge. And while that green is still a little bit wet, we're going to go right along the side of that with our white, kind of overlapping it just a smidge, because that white's white, but it's not like stark white. And then we're going to go right into that with our pink. Now go ahead and doodle off the tip until you see white. Whenever you maybe overlap a little bit. Now we're going to fill all this in with our red, because we're going with the classic watermelon look here. We're going with a bright red wedge, like so. There we go. I've got the windows open today and it is about to storm, so if you hear some claps of thunder, it's the perfect day to be painting rocks inside when you can't be hiding them outdoors, right? So we're just going to give that one good coat. It's going to need a second. Red always seems to need a second coat. It's something in the pigment. But like I always say, it always looks a little bit more opaque than it will be when it's dried. So we're going to let that go. I'm going to take my lighter green, just do a couple little squiggles on this outer green part of our rind. And I'm going to do a little bit more green here because I don't want the white part to be that thick. Just like that. All right, now while that first layer of red is drying, we're going to go ahead and add on our feet. Just little legs, sideways teardrops are kind of the shape I go with when I'm making my feet. And I'm going to have my arms hanging down low. It kind of reminds me of the cloud character on Trolls, if anybody's familiar with that. Just like that. I'm also going to do the outline here since it's not, the red's not dry yet. Just go right along there. Down and around. Use a nice light touch when you're using this. This is the 1M. Little finer tip to it than the ones we're using to color in. Great for lining. Just like that. All right, our red is still looking a little bit wet. I'm gonna let that dry. Give me just a second. All right, it's mostly dry, so I'm gonna go in and add my second coat of red here. And when you're doing a second coat, just don't push super duper hard, especially if you're like me and you maybe aren't waiting as long as you should. If you're doing a bunch of these rocks, it actually helps because you can start and kind of let them dry while you start another one, let it dry, start another one. And you could also use that red to really shape that rind as well. Right down in there, like so. All right, now that's gonna dry while we write on our phrase for this one. We're gonna do, oh, I've seen this, okay. So how about you are one in a melon. I've seen that on lots of cards. You are one in a million. or melon. I can't even say it out loud. All right, our red's almost dry here. I'm sure you can see what's gonna come next. We're gonna go ahead and add on our eyes. I always like my nice wide set circles with the nice little grin in between. And of course, you could have a seedless watermelon, but for me, I need seeds. I'm just gonna do a few little dashes here and there. Like so. We're gonna let those eyes dry and then we'll come back and add our highlights. I'm gonna go ahead and start on my next rock while that one's drying. The second one we're gonna be doing today is actually another one of my daughter's favorite fruits, banana. So we're just gonna start by doing our arch of our banana. Nice long line down and kick it to the side, like so. Okay, and then we're going to bring that out to make it a little bit wider on one side. And then go ahead and fill it in. Now I like to take my pale green just to help do the lines. You're gonna do it while it's wet because we're gonna blend most of it in. But you know how the edges of bananas tend to be a little bit green before they're totally ripe? This just will help get you a little bit more definition. And we're just gonna get that on there while it's wet. Now we're gonna come back with our yellow and really almost make most of that go away. But it's just gonna leave enough that you're gonna have a little bit more shape to your banana. Like so. And we're gonna do another coat of yellow on there too. All right, so doodle off that tip. Make sure you get all that green off there. Oh, I put the wrong lid on my green. There we go. We need a little bit of a brown for our stem up here. Maybe a little thing at the end there. Okay, now for our banana, the way that I like to do the legs is he's going to be kind of standing a little bit to his side. It almost makes it look like he has a tail, I guess you could say. So we're going to take our back leg and have it coming off the side here. But then our front leg is going to come off of the front of the banana, and I'm going to have it face the same direction, just like that. And same with the arm. It's going to come off the actual body of the banana here, like so. And then the other one's going to come from kind of behind the banana, like so. All right, it's still dry in there. I went ahead and put that on, but as it dries, you can tell, see, even when it looks like it might be a little bit opaque, when it dries, it looks a little bit better sometimes. Whoop. I really flooded that one out. So we're going to go right back with some more yellow on there. Should have waited to do my legs. I forgot I was going to do another coat. It's okay. We can work around it here. Can always re-add our arms too if we need to. Alrighty. Okay. So we're going to let that dry. We're going to bounce back over here to our watermelon and add our little highlights. Okay, so you just take your white, make sure you don't have any extra color on there from another project. Just the upper right-hand corner, one little dot, and it makes all the difference there. You get just that fun little accent. So we'll set that off to the side. We're gonna give this a second to dry. We'll be right back. All right, that's still a little bit red, but we're just gonna write our little fun pun for this one. We're just gonna write, how about peel good. And then we're going to go in into our little face here. And we're going to have it kind of cross the center a little bit. So eye, little smile. And we can do our outline while we wait, and then we'll add on our dots. And there we go. We've got a lot more fruits to go, but I'm going to keep these to 2 videos so they're not quite as long. Let me know in the comments which one of these 2 is your favorite. Do you peel good or one in a melon? I'll make sure to link to the other fruit video in case you missed it. And don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you soon for another rock painting tutorial. Bye-bye now.